In this video, we're going to talk about the inverse of exponential function, logarithmic functions, and also LM functions. And this is the next video to the video that I did previously. And I did a video about rational functions and linear functions. And I recommend you guys to watch that video because that's going to help you get a little bit of idea about inverse of functions. So let's start this topic. Let's start with the easy one. Let's start with the exponential function. So we got a question that is e raised to the e the power of 7x. So this one is exponential function. So how we deal with the exponential function? Where if you guys have seen the video that I did previously, there is always two steps that we have to follow with all type of functions. And those are the first one is the substitution method, or not a substitution method, but just writing x instead of y. That's the main thing in the first step in procedure. And the second thing is just solve for y. So let me demonstrate what I'm saying. So let me just start. Let me just substitute them. When I substitute, I get e raised to the 7y. And then the second thing is solve for y. When we solve for y, this is a little bit different than those of the linear and rational because we got e over here, and this is exponential for. So always e is always equal to ln or ln. So if e is always equal to ln, then what we're gonna do is to solve for y is we're gonna write this ln or x equals to ln power of 7y. Now what I want to do is I can't divide both sides by 7 because I got ln over here. So I want to get rid of this ln to get 7y by itself. So for that reason I want to fold this ln. So when I fold it, I get ln x. I just fold this one to over here. So when I fold, I get ln x equals to 7y. Now I can divide it by 7. So when I divide it by 7 and divide it by 7, now I get y equals to ln x over 7. So that's my answer, and that's the last answer. So that's how we deal with this type of exponential function. And this is not it is not so hard. It is so easy. The first step is always just writing x instead of y, as you guys see over here. And then the second step is e is always equal to ln. So for that reason, I write this ln over here, and then and I FOIL this ln, and then I just solve it for y. So this is it. And I also got actually a shortcut for this type of equations. The shortcut is kind of like if you guys see over here, we got this exponent, and on our answer we also got this exponent. So since like this sort of stuff is kind of like a pattern, it always gonna happen. If you got this exponent, you're gonna get this exponent on your answer. So it's kind of like an answer. It's kind of like a pattern. So all the time it's gonna happen. But look at this e, and e is equals to ln x. Ln x is also gonna be on your answer all the time. So this is the pattern. So let me just show you the shortcut. Let's say that we get y is equals to e raised to the 9x. So the shortcut will be what? The shortcut will be x equals to not x, but let's just I don't have to use those procedures. Just I can get the answer easily, and the answer will be ln x over 9 because I got this 9, and I know that it will change to ln x. So this is the shortcut. So whatever the number is, just it can be 100. If it is 100, we're gonna get ln x over 100. So this is the shortcut for you guys. Now let me go to the second example. Well, this example is a little bit different one, but I want you guys to try this example. This one is a little bit different, so this is it. I want you guys to stop the video and try by yourself and see if you get the answer. But look at this. This one is, there's a rational function in it, so it's a bit different than the previous one. But we cannot use the shortcut method over here. You gotta follow the procedures. So let me just, as always, substitution method. It is y minus 2, and then I gotta. If you guys have seen my previous video, I told you guys if it is a rational function, we got a quick cross, and that's the that's the additional step that we have to follow. So as I told you guys, this one is a rational, so we got a quick cross, and I don't want you guys to be confused. This is the quick cross sign, and this is the x. So when I just quick cross it, I get x e raised to the y, because I'm multiplying x by this, I'm also multiplying by this. So x e to the y minus 2x will be 2x, and equal to, when we multiply 1 times by 1, we get 1. Now I want to solve for 1, so for that reason I gotta fold. When I fold it, x e raised to the y equals to 1 plus 2x, and then over x, and then over x. Then I get rid of this x's, and then my last answer will be, now I'm left with e raised to the y and 1 plus 2x over x. Now I'm still not done with it, because I want to solve, let me just get rid of this thing. I still want to solve for what? I still want to solve for y. So I want to get rid of this e over here. And as I told you guys, always e is always equal to ln. So for that reason, what I want to do is, I can write this as y is equal to ln the whole 1 plus 2x over x. So this is my answer. This is my last answer. I can write it if I want to. If I can write it like this, just 2x plus 1 over x. This one is plus. So now this is my last answer. So this is how we deal with this type of exponential function. If there is a rational function, the additional thing we gotta use the quick cross, because that's the only way that we can solve y. We can solve for y. So this is it, and now we're done with these exponential functions. Now let's go to the logarithmic function. When we go to the logarithmic function, I got an example for you, that is log 3 raised to the 5x. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, y equals to log 3 raised to the 5x. So this is my, so this is it. So right now what I want to do is, this is log. So let me just follow the usual procedure. We gotta change this x and y. And then the second thing that I want to do is, if there is 3 and if there's any number over here, you gotta put this number over here. You gotta put it over here. Just, take this number and put it over here. So when I put it over here, I'm gonna get 3 raised to the x equal to log 5y. And then solve for y over 5 and over 5. So my answer will be what? Y equals to 3 raised to the x and over 5. So this is the answer. Well, what I did is I changed this. Let me show you guys over here. What I did is I take this number and I put it over here, and this power will go down when I just take this number. When I put it over here, this exponent will go down, and then for that reason, now I can divide it by 5 and divide it by 5, and then I'm gonna get 3 raised to the x over 5. So that's how we deal with this logarithmic function. Well, let's go to the second question, and I want you guys to try the second one. As always, I want you guys to try the second one. The second one is a little bit different, and it's a little bit tough, because we got what? Uh, we got the root sign over here. We got the 3 root exponent. So for that reason, it's a little bit tough, but it's so easy. If you follow the previous procedures, it is so easy. So I want you guys to stop the video, try it by yourself, and see if you get the answer. Well, let's go. As always, just log 3 substitution. I substituted the answer, and then after that, just put it over here, and then 3 raised to the x equals to log 5y minus 2, the whole square root. Now, I want to get rid of this square root. So how am I going to get rid of this square root? I can multiply by 3. Both sides by 3. Both sides by 3. Now I get rid of this 3. Then when I multiply 3, when I multiply 3 by x, I'm going to get, let me do it over here. I'm going to get 3 raised to the 3x, because 3 times by x is 3x, and equals to log 5 log. I'm running out of space, so let me do it over here. Okay, So log 5y minus 2. Now I want to solve for y, so I gotta FOIL. So when I FOIL, I'm gonna get 3x plus 2 equals to what? Equals to log 5y. So divided by 5, divided by 5. Well, my answer or my last answer will be what? Y equals to 3, the whole part of 3x plus 2 over 5. So this is my last answer, but I also can write it like this. Let me write it again over here. This answer is the same as y equals to 1 over 5, the whole 3 raised to the 3x. This one's x plus 2. So this is my final answer, and this is how we deal with the logarithmic function. Now let's go to the ln function. Well, how with the ln function, let's just say that y is equals to ln the whole 3x here, 3x plus 2. Well, this is ln function, so the way that we're gonna deal with the ln function, as always, as usual, ln the whole 3y plus 2. And actually, I can't do it this way, and then I can't change it if I want to, but I also can't. Let me just tell you, this is the way. This is I just substituted x in y, and then after that I can't change. I can't say that x is equals to log e the whole 3y plus 2. I can't, I can't put it this way if I want to, and then I can solve for x, but I also can change this ln in my first question in the first place. Let me just show you. I also can do, if I want to, I also can change this first, and then in the second place, I can substitute x and y. What I mean by that is just y equals to, let me change it first. So when I change it first, I'm going to get log e the whole 3x plus 2. Now I can follow the second procedure, that's substituting x and y. But in the previous one, what I did is first I just changed this x and y, and then I changed this equation to the log. But so you can't do the either way. So that's what I want to tell you guys. So just let's finish it by this way. So when we finish it by this way, let's just substitute. When we substitute, we're gonna get log e 3y plus 2, and then we're gonna take whatever the number of the letter, we gotta take it over here and put it over here. So when I put it over here, I'm gonna get e raised to the x equals to what? E raised to the x equals to e raised to the x equals to log. I've got log over here and log 3y. Yeah, 3y plus 2. I can't put it down. So now e raised to the x, when I solve for y, e raised to the x minus 2 equals to, yeah, this is minus, then equals e raised to the x minus 2 equals to 3y. And then when I solve for y over 3 over 3, well, my last answer will be what? And then my last answer will be what? My last answer will be y equals to, I cancel out these 3's, and y equals to e raised to the x minus 2, y equals to e raised to the x minus 2 over 3. Let me just erase this board. This is y, got y over here. So I can write it this way, but if I want to, I also can write it this way. Y equals to 1 over 3, the whole e raised to the x minus 2. So this is it. So this is my final answer. Sorry guys. So this is my final answer, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys get something from this video, and I also got a lot of videos about the inverse of functions and their graphs and other things too. So I want you guys to check it out my channel and see if I got a lot of videos related to your topic and what you are learning. So this is it, and we're done with this inverse of functions. So thank you.